On one notable interview, Milton Friedman expressed his fascination with the power of a free market and enterprise. He told the story of one pencil, saying literally thousands of people cooperated to make this pencil. People who don't even speak the same language, practice different religions, who might hate one another if they met. When you come to the store and buy this pencil, you're in fact trading few minutes of your own time for few seconds of the time of all of these thousands of people. And as this remarkable person, Milton Friedman, has traded more than 70 years for decades of knowledge of tens and thousands of people he has taught, we're going to commemorate the values like professionalism, bravery, truthfulness that this great mind of 20th century embedded during his remarkable life and incorporated them in our philosophies so we can understand the world better and be more effective and successful in our personal lives. Milton Friedman has created the certain economic theory. One of his main goals was to oppose Keynesian theory, and he has worked his whole life studying consumer behavior. He has taught in top universities of the United States like Stanford, Columbia, and Chicago, and in 1976 he has received Nobel Prize in Economics for his research on consumption analysis, monetary history and theory, and the complexity of stabilization policy. So there are several key values he has incorporated in his life that let him achieve such an outstanding height. One of them is professionalism. Friedman has incorporated a serious approach to teach new generations. He has been teaching in more than 5 top American universities and was committed to educate young generations about the economics of the world. He has written more than 126 economics books, so people can know what he thinks and people can know what economy and economic science is. As I was reading these books, I noticed them extremely easy to understand, although I didn't know anything about the economics of consumption, which is a big proof of how he wanted to teach people rather than just commit to the science. The second value that I want to talk about is bravery. Friedman was famous for his efforts to expose himself to the opposite opinions. He has hosted and he has been part of thousands of conferences. He has organized thousands of them when the whole key was to attract people that disagree with him and discuss his views in comparison to other views. For example, he was once arguing with great economics minds like Walter Williams, and always it was evident how confident, calm he was, and one of the key features was his outstanding respect to the opposite side, although he didn't get angry or emotional. The third value and the final value that I wanted to talk about is truthfulness. He always expressed his thoughts, although they were controversial. The main goal of this approach was to check his own theories and prove them wrong or right, and change whenever it was necessary for him to become a better person. As in 70s, during the rise of the left movement, he was never reluctant to express and discuss his opinion with people who disagree with him. For example, he openly opposed the mainstream Keynesian economics theory, and throughout his determination to be truthful to his ideas, he was able to persuade the public and the government so that his economic theory became mainstream instead. So the big part of his persuasiveness was his exact truthfulness. His incredible character of this person has influenced millions of peoples around the world. Millions of economists incorporated his professionalism and determination to teach younger generations about the world. Lots of scholars incorporated bravery to be able to check the strength of their ideologies and change if it's needed. And each and every person that knows who Milton Friedman is has made truthfulness the main quality of their lives. So as Milton Friedman encouraged incorporation of these values, we're thankful for the impact on the world that this remarkable economist, and on the verge of his 110th anniversary, we ourselves encourage other people to familiarize themselves with his work and maybe change their own lives.